First impressions are pretty important, primacy effect. So make sure you are appropriately dressed, well-groomed, and enter the room with a smile and a pleasing countenance. So is the final impression. Recency effect, make sure you end the interview on a good note. Do your homework when it comes to the role you are applying for, the company profile, the industry outlook and future trajectory. Most interviews end with the interviewer soliciting questions from the candidate. Try and ask something relevant and interesting. Get some sleep the night before. You want to be well rested and fully awake the next day. Lack of sleep would mean you are a little foggy, grumpy, and not performing at your best. Be honest. Nobody expects you to be perfect and all-knowing. If you do not know something, admit it. It is better than beating around the bush and trying to cover up, which almost never works. And if you get caught bluffing, it's a sure-shot way of getting rejected. Be yourself. Some people try to be nicer. Some try to be more professional. And it backfires a lot of time. You can either come across as a suck-up, or downright rude. Also, if you are not preoccupied with the pretense you are putting up, you can focus more on the things that actually matter. Clean up your social media footprint. A lot of interviewers have started doing background research on candidates by going through their social media profiles. Make sure that your LinkedIn profile is updated. There are no objectionable photos on your Instagram account, your retarded, inflammatory, or plain ignorant Facebook posts. Make sure your resume is updated. If the latest item on your resume is something you did more than a year ago, you will come across as either incompetent or just too lazy to even update your profile. Arrive on time. Don't think, it's just a 15-minute ride. I will start 20 minutes early. Start an hour before instead. Make sure you have factored in any chance unfortunate incidents like an unlikely jam, an accident, the cab breaking down, not being able to find the office or the exact interview location. Also, if you arrive decently early, you have time to do a sanity check. Wash your face, comb your hair, check your documents, be mentally prepared. Make sure your interview persona takes over as soon as you enter the company premises. Be polite to everyone starting including the security guard and receptionist. You never know who else is there in the waiting area. Treat it like a date. Make it an interesting conversation rather than a terrifying interrogation. After all, you are there not only for the interviewer to judge your competency, but also for you to evaluate whether the profile, the team, and the company culture is in sync with your personality.